In this video, you are going to learn about molar mass. Molar mass is exactly what it sounds like. It's the amount of grams in 1 mole. It is the mass of 1 mole. The units for molar mass are grams per mole. The molar mass can be found on the periodic table. If you look at where the atomic mass is, that number, that red number at the top right corner on this periodic table indicates the AMU, the atomic mass unit. So for example, sodium has an atomic mass unit of 22.99 AMU. That means 1 atom of sodium has a mass of 22.99 AMU. Well, if we have 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd atoms of sodium, if we have 1 mole of sodium, all of those atoms together, if we add them all together, they would have a mass of 22.99 grams per mole. And this is their molar mass. So the molar mass of a single element can be found on the periodic table. But what if we want to know the molar mass of a compound? So this compound is HCl. So first we find the mass of H. Hydrogen has a mass of 1.008 grams per mole, and chlorine has a mass of 35.45 grams per mole. Since we have 1 atom of hydrogen, we multiply the mass by 1, and we have 1 atom of chlorine, so we can multiply chlorine's mass by 1 as well, and then we just add these totals together. So we would get 36.45 or 46 grams per mole. Let's try another one. What is the molar mass of calcium hydroxide? So we're going to start this problem the same way. We need to find the molar mass of calcium. Calcium is number 20. It has a molar mass of 40.08 grams per mole. Then we need to find the molar mass of oxygen. Oxygen is number 8 and has a mass of 16.00 grams per mole. And hydrogen, which has a mass of 1.008 grams per mole. Now, we have 1 calcium atom, but we have 2 oxygen and 2 hydrogen atoms. So we're going to multiply our calcium by 1, our oxygen by 2, and our hydrogen by 2. When we do that, we get our mass for 1 calcium, which is 40.08 grams per mole, our mass for 2 oxygens, which is 32 grams per mole, and our mass for 2 hydrogens, which is 2.016 grams per mole. Then we add all of these numbers together, and we would get 74.10 grams per mole. So if we have 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd molecules of calcium hydroxide, that would have a mass of 74.10 grams. What if we want to convert between moles and grams, and we don't have 1 mole, we have 3 moles? The first thing we need to do is figure out the molar mass of arsenic sulfide. How many grams of arsenic sulfide make up 1 mole? So we need to find the molar mass of arsenic sulfide. So the molar mass of just arsenic, so arsenic is number 33, it has a mass of 74.92 grams per mole, and sulfur has a mass of 32, it's number 16, it has a mass of 32.06 grams per mole, and we have 2 atoms of arsenic in arsenic sulfide and 3 atoms of sulfur in arsenic sulfide. So we do that math out, and we get the following numbers. Now that we have both arsenic and sulfur, we simply add their masses. So we have 246.02 grams of arsenic sulfide for 1 mole of arsenic sulfide. But our question is, how many grams do we have if we have 3 moles of arsenic sulfide? We're going to set this up by starting with what we're given. We're given 3 moles of arsenic sulfide, and we are trying to convert it into grams. So we want to get rid of moles, so moles needs to go on the bottom, and we want to go to grams, so grams go on top. Now we have this equality. We know that 1 mole is 246.02 grams. So these 1 mole means 246 grams of arsenic sulfide. These mean the same thing, so if we multiply by our grams per mole, we're really multiplying by 1. We're not changing the value. We're not changing the amount of molecules we'll have. We're just converting it into a different unit. So notice our moles cancel out, and we'll be left with grams. So we're just multiplying across, and you can divide by the denominator, and you should get 738 grams. And so that's how many grams is in 3 moles. This makes sense because it's about 3 times as much as 246. It's actually exactly 3 times that amount, but you can kind of estimate that answer by looking at how many grams are in 1 mole of arsenic sulfide.